What's up, everybody? Yamez here with Island Metal 4. Let me set a magical device, the camera switchy thingy down, and come up and read the chat. I should just start up over here. Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. Going up. I know you guys have been chatting this whole time. First in, Eric. How you doing, brother? Davis, George Anderson. And we're back, I suppose. Something's funky with my internet. Anyway, old school's in the house. Corey Shire. How you doing? Chit-chatting. Speargrass showed up. JT showed up. How's it going? What's up, Floyd? What up? Wombat Dundee. Henry St. Street Forge. Neil Graham, how you doing? Yes, smoosh that like button. And get down to the bottom of the chat here. Donuts here. Kuriakos is here. Robert Whitney, how you doing? Dwayne Aubuchon, Jeff Woodring, Bottega, Chaz, John Cat, a lot of people. Gary Brown, Dana Maggiore, Trail Dust, Bar Run Forge, how you doing? Gordon Farmer, how's it going? John Brunell, just taking a moment here and saying hey to everybody. Am I coming in clear? I hope, I think. It seems like I am. Thomas Matthews, how you doing? Bit stuttery. Yeah, like my internet went. How's it going, Randy? Sulbert, how you doing? All right. So, Mr. Toombs, how you doing, man? All right. So, today I had a fairly productive day in the shop. Finished up some tools. Actually finished, I think I'm finished with the video. Just need to edit it and throw it together. And then I've got the swedge block video I want to do. I completed the Damascus hammer. Put a handle on it and everything. And boy, is that pretty. You know. I don't know if y'all can see it or if I got to lighten it. But, yeah. That turned out great. Yeah. Like I said, not sure how crystal clear, you know, my whole screen and everything's got problems. But it is what it is. Yeah. So I'm going to be testing this out today since I don't have a ton of heavy forging, because my plan is, as I was chit-chatting with F.U. Steve, Schleicher, North Country Forge, and going over the plans for, or, you know, trying to refresh my memory on split crosses. So, you know, I've got a bunch of half-inch stock sliced up, you know, and I'm gonna try me some split crosses and take this opportunity to try different textures or different what are they called? Different techniques, and pick one that I like that I can, you know, I don't want to say mass produce, but, you know, that I can make a bunch of comfortably and put for sale for Easter. Did I make a wooden Damascus handle? No, Mr. Cat. That is a... Let me switch cameras here. This is a... Get out of the light. This is a electro-etched handle. You know, I use electricity to burn the handle in. And it comes up pretty nice. But, hey, Janetta. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks. So when am I sending it to you? It's my training hammer. It's lightweight. It came in at 1 pound 4 ounces for the head. So it's teeny tiny. Production. Well, Speargrass, yeah, production forge essentially, because I remember what happened for Christmas for the hearts. You know, I threw some hearts up there, and then they overtook my life. So I've got to come up with an easy way to rock these things out. Lighting seems different. Too dark? Hey, Robert Lonis, how you doing? I've got your wheel attachment packaged up. I just have to send it out. Is it too dark? Is the main camera too dark? Hey, Mr. Maker. I guess the footage is all right. Nobody's complaining. But let me get one of these in the... Hey, Frank, thanks. What's up, Insanity? Let me get one of these in the fire and see what camera 1 f-stop is dark. You talking this one? I don't really have much control over it. It being a webcam and everything. For the record, I can bump up the brightness, and that ought to help. Thank you, old school. Alrighty, so let me get these in the fire, find me a good pair of tongs. I've got 8 blanks made, and I think what I may do is split a bunch of them open, and then do them one at a time. I got one that I had cut a drop off of to try just doing it without, you know, my idea is to forge a little hook or something on it. Hey, Tommy. Bill Corey, how you doing? But with the cutoff, you know, you don't necessarily have to forge or do anything except for maybe punch a hole in it or put it on a stand. Can I show the hammer again? Yeah. Actually, let me, if y'all don't mind, I can zoom in nicely here, or focus nicely. Can y'all see that all right? Them mud flap hangers are awesome, Solbert. And I left the faces etched. You know, just, you know, why not? It's clearer, much clearer. There you go. All right. right, now I need to refocus. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. But this will be the first time swinging it today. Or this will be the first time swinging it. I haven't messed with it yet. I mean, I've done tappy taps with it. I do that to make sure I know it's hardened right. 4 industrial bandsaw blades? Nice. Yeah, the troll hammer was a long time ago. I still have that. I think it's behind my computer right now. $5 super chat. High five to Yamzy Pants on that hammer. Thank you very much, Solbert. Thank you very much. Very, very appreciated, brother. I have not noticed the fractal burning weakening any hammer handles at all. As a matter of fact, my daily driver has some pretty deep fractal burning on it, and I legitimately have not noticed any problems, any weakenings, any cracking, nothing. So all those people that were worried about that, it's fine. Chat is flying. I see a crack. Yeah, man. Hey, John. Yep, that is one reason why I won't send it out, is because it does have a little DLAM on it. But maybe one day. Yeah, the cable Damascus Hofi style cross peen. That looks awesome. That looks really awesome. What do you mean I left it etched? Oh, the face of a Damascus hammer is usually polished again, repolished so that it's shiny. I left it etched, so it has the texture on, or the pattern on the ends, on the faces. But who's ready to get started? I kind of want to. The fractal burn makes it. See, here's another thing about this handle and why I chose it for this Damascus. The wood was actually darker than the normal. Like, these two handles were treated exactly the same. Okay? Did the exact same treatment to both handles. This one is just a much darker wood. I don't know what wood it is. I got it from House Handles, but it's a much darker stain. All right, let me get some fire going. And split these suckers with a fish hot cut. Now, I had a texturing die, and I have no idea where it is, but that might be really good for wood grain if I could find it. Later, Troy. It is a fish hot cut. I got my Arizona Energy, hashtag not a sponsor. And I'm going to follow that up with Arizona sweet Southern style brewed sweet tea. All right. Now, I haven't made a split cross in years, so kind of bear with me on the being a bit clunky about it, if you will. I need my buy the Forge readout. All right. Mirante, how you doing? Yes, happy solstice. All right, so if I recall, you got to do this bottom one kind of first. Grip it like so. Then get it like that, heat it up, and then spread it open. All right. What's up, Tech? How you doing, man? Yes, Equinox. I knew that. I was thinking solstice. What time of the year is it? I don't know. Solstice just happened in December. You go, hey Tech, how's Ron? Yeah, Equinox. You screwing me up here, Morante. No, I'm playing. All right. Take another one out. Open that up. And open that up. Don't drop it now. Kind of get that split opened up. Get that in there. Grab my third one. Come on, buddy. I see you. Yep. Get a few splits started. Go back to the first one. First one, not the second one. Come on. Kind of don't want to mess up that twist or that. Kind of splits like that. I need to switch tongs. These are tough. When we get it to the proper shape and all that fun stuff, and then you can start texturing. But yeah. Get some fire over these guys. I ain't done one of these in years. Let me see. Catching up on the chat here, dropping stuff. Hey, Jared. Hey, Kat. Drop force. Yeah, it did. All right. Let me see. I've been dropping stuff, man. Trust me. Yep, and without cutting that little bit off, it leaves you this, kind of uneven. You got the same amount on the top as you do on the bottom. You can either cut it off from there or forge that into something, like a hook or a loop for keychain or something. I don't know. Where do people put crosses? On the wall? All right. What am I missing in the chat? I feel like it feels really quiet today. I feel like I'm missing something in the chat. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Come on back and get personal. Hey, Bloobs. Dog Bones, how's it going? Can't say that now because you just did a cross, right? Hey, Bowen. Yeah, good. You know, break a leg in your musical. Yeah, the diameter is the overlap is the diameter. These have a. Let me double check. I think it's a little bit more. Whereas these are a 1/2 inch bar stock. I think I went with a 3/4 overlap or something. Not sure. Let me grab a measuring device. Yeah, I got like a 3/4 overlap on these, and they look all right. Old Wolf, how you doing, man? Yes, fair point, Frank. Hello to all the lurkers out there. How y'all doing? No, when I say quiet, I mean it just seems for the past month or so, my live streams I've been using the propane forge and the power hammer, and it's just kind of quiet now. It's possible to forge a split cross onto the end of a longer piece, and then just to taper your bottom cut. Yeah, you can take and cut it here, and then start cutting it in, and that works too. But what I'm going for is less of a stand cross and more of a wall hanging cross, or something you can lean against. You know, so a pretty simple, basic cross form. You know. All right. I feel like I'm neglecting you guys. That's what it is. That's why it seems so quiet. Is I feel like I'm neglecting you guys. Yeah. Hey, Roy, how's it going? It is. It's disconcerting how quiet it is. You know, it's kind of it's weird. Hey, Denise. So neglected. So neglected. See where this one falls, and then like I said, my goal is to play with once I get these split separated and where I want them. You know. So now I have, let me grab my pointer. Right, Roy? So now I have all of this length to play with, really about 2 inches from here to the, from the end to here to be the top. You know, so whatever I decide to do with that, be it taper it out, round it, and do like a little curly cue for hanging, or just cut it off. You know, I've got options. I've got options. But so that's what we'll do first, is I'll take 2 inches of that and try to see what I can do with it. Then I'll work on texturing different texture thoughts, whether it's just peens or whatnots. I thought I saw some orange fly by, so let me roll up. I think Roy is ignoring us, guys. Let the power hammer run. Yeah, it's a good idea. Have some, you know, background noise. $20 super chat in from Mr. Donut. Y'all smoosh that like button. Yes. Thank you, man. Smoosh that like button and like that smoosh button. All right, Neil. Thank you very much, Donut. Highly appreciated. There's Roy. Yes. A line of applause. A forward fishtail scroll. I don't know about a... Maybe what I could do is, for one of them, I could cut off 1 inch instead of 2 inches, and then do a fish scroll forward on it, and that would be a nice place to like hang it from a string or something. I'm not ignoring y'all. I just got here. Right. Yeah, I could try something like that. Let me try that. I like that idea. Fishtails at the ends and the bottom, or the arms and the bottom, and then a fishtail at the top, and then scroll it in. Maybe. You know, I'm just experimenting with what works for me. Hey, Mr. Pekka. Just experimenting. Maybe not. Yeah, let's see what happens when I don't cut the end off, because the idea is, how cool can I make it with less work? You know? So this will be the bottom and sides, or well, let me focus on the bottom and work on a fishtail on that. If I'm going to be doing that, I should switch to a cross peen, shouldn't I? Going to stop chatting though because the phone is about dead. Going back to lurking on the TV. Oh, okay. Hi, Jess. Hi, kids. Ha. Frank, happy lurking. Now, what would be cool would be making these out of making a Damascus bar and then making these out of that. Huh? That would be wild. I'm sure it's been done. All right. Well, let's kind of take the moment and neaten up the bar a little bit. that back hot. The lurk is real. $10 super chat in from Christ Centered Ironworks. Thank you, Brother Roy. Much appreciated. Adios, Mr. Maker. Adios, Mr. Pekka. Everybody's leaving. Adios, Denise. Yes. You guys are all awesome. Hey, Chaz. Swap back. I think that kind of works. Real subtle at the end. I don't know if y'all can see that. But yeah. It's time to get the arms going. I want to get as fast as these as I am with the horseshoe hearts. Metal Man, how you doing? Damascus bar cross mounted on electro-etched wood base. There you go. Welcome back, Randy. Maybe I should preheat my anvil. The steel's getting cold. Hey, Christopher Fay, how you doing, man? Did you do the cut with a saw or a chisel? I did it with a saw, a band saw. Yeah, definitely with a band saw. Because what I'm working on. Come on. There we go. What I'm working on is getting the method down for doing them quickly and efficiently so that I can slam them out for Easter. But yes, they are saw cut. Hey, Paul, how you doing? All right. Yep. Kind of fish arms. Ah. I'm thinking what I might do is I gotta find it. I've got a little texturing die. I just have no clue where I put it, and use that to make a wood grain texture and call it that. But if you get a horrible fright ball peen and cut slices across it with a cutoff, it makes a real good texture. Yeah, I've got a texturing thing somewhere. I really do. But yeah, I can't for the life of me remember where I put it. All right, now to fishtail the other side, and then I will do a scroll. Simple scroll. But before I do that, I'm going to clean it up a bit. What do we got? Bit of cross beam. I've got my little itty bitty, teeny weeny, tiny whiny little texturing leafing hammer that I'm going to try. Is what I'm going to try for texture. What are some of your favorite textures to put on metal? Honestly, I haven't really gotten into textures too much. Yeah, I haven't really gotten into textures too much. This will be kind of my first purpose-driven texture other than like taking a ball peen and kind of chamfering the edges a bit. But this will be my first one of those. Happy Easter, come on spring. $10 super chat in from Metal Man Productions. And this is also sort of a test for the Damascus or the Yamez hammer. The Damascus hammer that I've been working on the past month is finally done. All right. to reheat that end. I see clappy hands. Congratulations on trying something new. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. Adios, old wolf. I am what I am. I'm a yammer man. Right? What other textures, ideas? For forged textures, one thing that I saw that would be really neat is taking, and it's a die, it's a spring swedge die, where you take two flat plates and then you run beads of weld along them, and then polish that, and it gives kind of a wide wood grain texture. But hand-forged textures, really, you only got a handful of things that I suppose you can do without going into specialized tooling. Yep. The one side got a little off on me. There we go. I know what I need. Yeah. All right, so now I am going to go ahead and give a bit of a forward scroll to that. Bring it down so it's even. Then I'll probably go for a bit of wood grain texture and call that a day. Uh-oh, a lot of chat. I was hoping to add some textures like I see people do to leather sheath, like maybe a simple dragon scale punch. Yeah, there's that too. You can take different punches, and if you look up Charming Hollow Forge, he did like a 3 Vs, but a certain way, and he uses those when he does carved hammers as a dragon scale texture. So yeah. Yep, Paul, that's a very, very valid, very simple to do texture. It's just the forge scale texture. And then, of course, where's it at? You always have the meat tenderizer texture. Always. Later, BC. How you doing, Mule Kick? One thing that I haven't gotten around to it yet, but taking a farrier's rasp, I've got the pieces. JT sent me some, but using the farrier's rasp and a spring swage to give kind of a mottled, scaly kind of texture. The meat tenderizer? No, it's made of aluminum. My meat tenderizer is made of aluminum. If you got a stainless steel one, sure. But the one that I have is made out of aluminum. It's specifically in the shop for people to go, what's that for? You know? Is it better to apply the texture hot or warm? It really depends on which texture you're going for. Stippling, hot. Real fine lines and such, like with a chisel, warm, I would say. But I had meant to make a video on it like a year ago, and honestly, I haven't gotten around to it yet. So, oops. But anyway, now I want to do a nice semi-tight scroll on this. So I'm probably just going to use my needle nose pliers, my scrolling pliers, which good luck finding them. Oh, lordy, lordy. There they are. The waffle face of a framing hammer, that'd be pretty cool. Now you want to see some awesome feather textures, go over to Charming Hollow Forge's YouTube channel and look at his feather videos and he did a full Native American war bonnet, war headdress, and it is awesome. He won prizes for that. All right. Get that warmer. I'm talking too much. Apparently I don't need my needle nose. I'm going to keep them there just in case. Yeah, I've seen split cross hummingbirds. Hey, Wayne. Another interesting. I just had this thought. Bodywork hammers. Some of those have some textures on them. For doing different things with bodywork for automotive. You could look into those as well. I've seen some with spirals. I've seen some with lines on them. All sorts of stuff. But I can't imagine that they're cheap. Yeah, Ben, that 80-pound headdress is actually, I believe he's got it up for sale somewhere. If I had the money, I would buy it. But ain't no way I could afford to buy buy it for what it's worth. Because holy cow. You know what? I think I need to go a little bit more. Half of my brain is keeping track of how much time I actually spend hammering on this and how much time I spend yammering on it. Because the idea is if I can get one done, if I could stand all day and prep a whole bunch of pieces and then once it's done, get it done in under 20 minutes. Once it's hot. See, that looks cool and all. I'm just not sure if I really like that as a finished scroll. Let me see. It just, to me, looks a little bulky, Let me switch cameras. This one focuses a bit better. All right. Now, proportionally, it's spot on. And you could run a line through that, sure. Easy peasy. What do you guys think? Be well, Dana. Open the scroll up like a wave breaking. See, I think I have too much material to do that. Yeah, maybe make the scroll tighter. Something to ponder. Something to ponder. Let's try simple texturing for a moment. Not doing fish ends, just simple texturing. And see how that works out. Yeah, wider or not fishtailed at all. How about the end turned the other way? See, the idea for an end like that would be the ability to put it on a hoop or loop or something like that to be able to hang it on a wall. You know. Punch and drift, make an onk. Just do some simple texturing on this. You still haven't lit you a smoke yet? Could be a door knocker, yeah. Could be. It could forge a bit of chain for, a chain link for that to hook on. I kind of like that. Come up here, see if y'all can see it. Trying to catch the reflection. Hey, welcome back, John Cat. Let me see if I can't focus this. There you go. You like that? Simple, quick. wood-ish texture. What do y'all think? Ha! Let me actually show you guys. What do y'all think? Yeah? Yeah, I kind of like that wood grain myself. Now, the long arm, or the long leg thing, and I even have a little idea to make these things just that little extra special, and I'll show you guys here in a second. It's a little attachment. I have to cool this off once I'm finished texturing it, cool it off, and then form the piece to it, and it'll give that little extra pop. Let me refocus the camera. It does have a nice rustic look. Adios, George. Thanks for popping by. Yeah. Well, it's easy enough for me to focus this. And it is sort of close up, but for showing super texture, it's more for showing the work, close up of the work. Somebody said heavier lines, somebody said softer lines. See, one thing I can do with these is put heavy lines in them and then take them to the belt sander on my Scotch-Brite stuff and kind of buff the highlights, or toss it in the acid and get it a nice dark, dark it up. And then, yeah, exactly, Davis. Hit it with some shine on the highlights. That might be what I do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Yeah, let me heat it up, clean it up. Maybe a brass brushing would make it look really wicked. But just for the real quick shiggles of it, I'm going to give it a brushing and get it all nice and hot and toasty. Give it a brushing. Howdy do, Alex. How you doing, Mr. Hannerman? And then give the customer some options. For these small, quick things, unless I'm putting them, these are for local. And if they're anything like, if they go anything like the horseshoe hearts, the idea is, I'll take two, I'll take three, and then boom, 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 boom. These aren't commissioned pieces. These are just get them out as fast as I can for Easter. I live in the Bible Belt, so I'm assuming that for Easter, crosses may sell really nice. So now it's a hot plate trivet, right? Highlight it with a brass brush. Yep, all good ideas. I think simple BLO is good enough. It's a trivet, even though it's in the kitchen, it's not really direct food contact, 3/8 cross peen fuller for my wood grain texture. Huh. Yeah, I'm not even sure. This is like an 1/8 inch radius. This is a tight radius. But let's see what a quick brass brushing, and then I'll hit it real quick on I'll brass brush it, cool it down, and then hit it really quick. I'll step off camera and hit it really quick with the Scotch Brite. This is just for highlighted, or just a little bit of texture. This ain't for nothing crazy. All right. Let me cool that down right quick. Cooled down real nice. All right. Give me half a second here, guys. Actually. Adios, Adam. I can do this, so y'all can see me. All right. Go with Scotch Brite. All right. Hey, what's What's up, Rob? How you doing, brother? And that left a real cool pattern. Now, something I'm toying with, and just toying with, is I've got some 14 gauge wire twisted together and then flattened, and methinks this would be, make for a good, I don't know what they're called, ribbon thing. Something like that. Or I don't know how it's supposed to, I guess it's supposed to be like that. Let me what do y'all think? Nifty, decent, stupid. I really like the way this one turned out. I really like that. All right, I think, I was curious on how this would turn out. I really think that this is what I'm going to aim for my for sale crosses. And then what I can do is I'll just drill a hole right here that they can put a nail against the wall, Yeah. I really think that that's the way to do it. I didn't think I'd come across what I liked very first, second try. I've thought about that. I've only got one marble to my name. I've only got one marble to my name, so it's like I do need to go buy a bag of marbles. But that I think that copper accent just kind of seals the deal on that. I really think so. Yeah. Simple, very simple, yet textured enough to be able to be called elegant, I guess, right? I am thinking for these, you guys, if you want to put a price on them, you can call that price $25 all day. Yeah, I mean, here it is without, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never really had marbles in my life. But yeah, I think these would sell. I think I could toss these on the local pages for $25 all day. I also have a different style copper accent, sort of, and see how it looks. It's not as long, but go back to this camera. All right, focus. Yeah. Hangs in the middle of it. There's that one. There's that one. I think this one looks better. Don't you? As opposed to that one. Or heck, both of them. But if I do both of them, I'd have to charge more. And all that is, guys, number 2. So the first one, the original, all that is, guys, is 14 gauge copper wire. I put, I took a length, folded it in half, put the bent end in my vise, and then kind of straightened out the rest of them, and then tightened them in a drill chuck, and zzz, spun it up, and then took and flattened it out, and then bent it out. The first one, yeah, I kind of like the first one better too. I mean, it looks really cool with both of them, but I'm not gonna. That's a lot. I do like the wider one myself. You can kind of see the split easier. And the second one does have a more natural draping look, but yeah. Well, Derek Melton is famous. This one's for you, Randy. Shorter one on its own, the proportions aren't as good. That's what I was saying with the more natural curved one. That's just scrap that I had. That was the last of the leftover. That would, if I were to do this style, I'd make those as long as the other one. You can make the copper pieces into a crown too, like make a ring out of it and like drape it over. See, the nice thing about this is, I don't have to attach it mechanically. I just drape it on it, and boom, it's a second piece. It's a bit Mr. T. It is a T. Mr. Lowercase T. I do like the wider one as well. Do the folks giving ideas in the chat get a commission? Oh, silly. Hey, Burnt Pot Pies, how you doing? See you in church tomorrow, brother. Give Grams a hug for me. See, so Jeff Woodring, 25 without, 35 with the copper. The copper is... I'm an electrician. I have piles of this stuff, so it's of no cost but the time, and there's barely any time to do it. Wrap it around. Nah, see, the horizontal arms to affix it more permanently. I don't know about that, though. I can try. I could play with that. I can, it's copper, so I can make it longer and play with so that maybe it looks like it's swaying in the breeze. Oh yeah, if I did copper inlay, yeah, that's a $50 cross all day. I'm just thinking, like, back to the hearts. If I put these up, I am always prepared. If I get like 50 orders, that I can knock them out. So that I can like really crank them out of there. Yeah, a little bit longer wire. I can even do thicker wire, but I think that proportionally that's a decent thickness for the wire. Yeah, I can do 12 gauge. Yeah, I think that's it. Go with the longer copper and call it done. Attach the clasp. Touch up some spots. Nice. I gotta wash this leather a bit. I ain't too worried about it. It's a working man's apron, but crown on the sash with an S on it. Crown and the sash with an S on it. I'm not stamping nothing. I'm not stamping nothing. I don't have stamps this small. Later, Techron. All right. I think my fire died. Nope, it's still in there. It was taking me a minute to get it back up. Crosses with a forged flower. Forged flower on a stand. Yeah. Now, again, I do know that I could take these same techniques and make a bigger, more elaborate sculpture and get a lot more money. But the idea is smalls sell fast. And I made more money on the horseshoe hearts in 1 month than I made on hammers all year. You know? So it's kind of one of those, like, for the holidays, something I can quick, simple, boom, 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 boom. Oil it after you wash it if you use water. Oh yeah. I was looking into some leather cleansing stuff, but oh yeah, absolutely, Wayne. I was looking at some pictures. There's a same thing with the horseshoe hearts. There's tons of stuff that can be done with them. Get this fire going again. Sorry about that, guys. I inhaled a big whiff of smoke. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm all right. Hey, Scott. Are you coming up to the meeting at my shop tomorrow? Yes, Scott, I am. I had meant to call you earlier today, but I got really busy. Yes, say it again. Scott here is the one that really kind of hammered it into me, no pun intended, that smalls makes bigs. Very cool, Randy. He's showing me pictures of the Sporan that he's working on. Exactly old school impulse buys. Scott, here's what I've got set up for Easter. You know, wood textured split crosses with a copper accent. So, all right. I've got one more that's split. I think I'm going to cut 2 inches off the end of it and do another of the, I really like that wood texture. So I'm going to go ahead and measure, mark, and hot cut off the appropriate amount. Measure. There it is. And Scott, wait till you see this Damascus hammer that I made. I'll bring it to the meeting tomorrow. And Scott, pretty much right after church, I'm going to be heading up there. So you know. I think that I think I might make this one, texture this one tonight, and bring that for iron in the hat tomorrow. You know, maybe put a forge welded chain. I'll do that tonight after I texture this. Or what is it that not iron in the hat? What did they need? They need pieces for the sails. Well, maybe I'll do both. See if I can't find any of my... I got some 1/4-inch square stock I can make a little bit of chain out of. And is it just me or did the chat die? The chat just went down to 0. You were too kind. No, I'm 3 of a kind. Boom, boom, boom. A boom, 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 boom. Hey, 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 hey. Really get it going, clean this one up nicely, and then texture it. And Randy, I'm using the frog, the hammer frog. Just got back now to say at the moment. All right. Okay, so it was just everybody got quiet. I hear you. Well, at least I'm background noise for everybody, you know, preparing dinner, working in the forge. I'm glad you guys enjoy my company in your shops and kitchens and such as that. It was just weird. It was like really, you guys were really chatty, and then like I look over and it's like the same message from, you know, like 5 minutes before. I'm like, ain't nobody saying nothing. Doing the dreaded editing. Man, you are cranking out videos, man. I really, really need to get back to edited videos. I got slammed with work, then distracted, and just I've got to get back into the groove of a video a week. You know? All right, right now I'm just kind of cleaning up so it doesn't look like yeah. I also kind of want to try something. I'm trying to figure out in my head how to do it. Although, Scott, if you're still here, I know that the email said bring a forge. I don't think I'm going to bring my forge. So I'll use your setup. All right. Now I think I'm set for wood texture now. Get back to the chat. See, I said nobody's talking, and then I walk away. Hola, High Desert. Did your sticker make it to the wall? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Let me see. It is right there. Yep, your sticker definitely made it to the wall. Oh, and Scott, do you want me to bring the bag of coal that you left here? Yeah, man. All right. In the fire. Use it next time you come over. Right on. Done lurking. Battery is at 81. Welcome back, Roy. Please bring my texture hammer. Will do. Oh, I need to get 4 billets of A33 hammer stock, Scott. I don't know if I forgot to message Michael, but if you see him tomorrow before the meeting, if you could have him cut that up for me, that would be fantastic. And I'm also probably going to need to buy some steel stock. All right. Self-conscious how it come across on camera. Don't be. Yamez, I wasn't able to be here at church past 2 weeks due to being on call. How is Tim? Tim's doing good. He was actually in church with us, like talking and on video and stuff with us last week, and it was great to have him back. Yeah. Alrighty. One more side. And then the big leg bottom thingy. I don't know the parts of the cross. The bottom of it. It's probably got a name for each leg of the cross, like Spootins or something. Yamez, that cross looks great, by the way. Did you see the, you did, yeah. The one with the copper chain, copper sash thing. Speaking of Big Dog, I need to get a hold of like either Mark Asprey or Essential Craftsman, one of them guys, for the next person, next big channel to send the book to, and then line that up for Tim. Trying to help him out. He's busy. So, yeah. I think I might try and contact Mark Asprey. I've never actually spoken with him, but I know a lot of people who have and said that he's very easy to talk to. So, I don't know if anybody, Roy, has ever talked to him and has contacts. See if he'll be interested in making a video on the Forge Around the World book. Went to the beach today. Yeah, my man. Roy's beach is definitely not tropical. I hear you. Roy, what you need to do is get yourself some inflatable palm trees. You need to get yourself some inflatable palm trees, or fake palm trees, and whenever you go to the whenever you go to the beach, bring them to you, or bring them with you, and then set them up, so that it's like a northern paradise, Yeah, I really think that you need to do that, Roy. I want some palm trees. Palm trees. I was watching some old videos from my early days in the Keys before the stream. Memories. More and different manatee videos. Wouldn't help Yam, his beach is freshwater, right? Last weekend, ton of vehicle issues. Yeah, I've got to get my brakes fixed. My other side of the brakes, not the same brakes that I had fixed last time. Alrighty. I think methinks I need to stamp these. Right. Brass brushy. And yeah, that's much better. Then I'll hit it ever so slightly with the Weebly wheel. But, yeah. Then maybe spray them with some enamel or something. Alright, and then I'll show you the... I forgot on all of them. Yeah, I did. Just hitting the accents, not pushing in deep. So you can still see some of that brass sheen through it. Woo! Hee hee! And there you go with that. And let me go ahead and fold this. Actually, I'm going to show you guys how I do this. Let me go full on. Zoom in nicely. Focus, focus, focus. All right. So I have that set like that. Hold it where you want it. Boom, bend. Boom, bend. And then you can kind of squeeze it so it's more like a clip. Uh-oh. Somebody's bonking me. And then boom. Okay. Yeah. I like that one. That one turned out great. All right. Did the sound go off on that one? I haven't used just that camera. Sound should be fine on this camera. All right. Oh, wow, it's 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. Echoes on that cam? Okay, yeah, probably because of the... I never use it, so I never had it properly set up. Just what I need at 8 o'clock at night. Arizona RX Energy Herbal Tonic. Hashtag not a sponsor. Just a little quench tank of holy water and anoint them, and you're all set. Yep, what I might do with these, honestly, is just spray them with some enamel. Instead of brushing them with wax. And then call it a day on them. You know, spray them with some clear enamel. But I think $25 for those is pretty fair. You know, don't you? I just have to make a long coil of the wire rope stuff. Yeah. Thank you guys. I had a lot of fun making these. I think hopefully they sell well, and I can crank them out and have another month where I'm ahead of the game. You know, if I can keep that up, I can clear my debt. You know, and be not to talk financials, but I applied for I have decent credit right now, and I applied for a credit card, and because of something 6 years ago, they freaking declined me, and it's like, I got to look into it, because apparently I filed for bankruptcy. I didn't file for bankruptcy. Anyway. But yeah. See, I think the copper, I don't think I should charge extra for the copper, because it's like I can literally crank that out in no time flat, and I have oodles of it laying around. So it's like if I was going out and buying a roll of wire for this and, stripping it, I've got bare wire all over the place. Keep the price down, keep it quick, keep it simple, and I think that is quick and simple. I think that is what I am going to do. Sell them like this, maybe drill a hole in the top, and sell them just like that, so that somebody could take a nail, and put it through the wall, or a pin or something. Thank you guys. Yeah. My bonus profit. Yeah, but the thing is, Wombat, I don't know if I can get away with an extra $10 on them, is the tough thing. The reason the horseshoe hearts cranked out like they did was because I sold them for $15 a piece. So it's like people were buying them 4 at a time. So yeah. Ooh. $5 super chat from Christ-Centered Ironworks. Remember to share the love, folks. Thanks, Yamez, for a great stream. And thank you, Blacksmith Family, for support. Yes, I have your Blacksmith Family t-shirt. I gotta find it. I think it's packed in my summer clothes. I don't know why. I wear it all the time. Exactly, Scott. Price them, design them to be able to be made quickly, and price them to move them even quicker. So if I'm out here making 20 or 30 of these a day and cranking them out for a little bit less, happy, happy, happy. Yeah, my local, if I were to sell them online on an Etsy store, you know, I'd probably, you know, I'd probably do like $30 with the sash and 25 all, you know, as it is. But this is an item that I am intending on pricing to move and make a lot of. And I might need to get another stick of 1/2 inch. But anyway, let's switch over to Goodnight Fire and call it a night, guys. Thank you all. Thank you all the super chatters. Roy, Metal Man, Mr. Donut. Who else? Shamrock, you know, Sully, Metal Man, Donut, and Roy. You guys are phenomenal people. I love you. We bought a lot of their stock. I have... Let me see. I've used some of it for projects, but I've got a 6-foot bar, or about a 5.5-foot bar left, is what I've got. Unless I've got little scrap bars laying around. Yeah, I do. I've got a little 2-foot bar right here. And it looks like a little 1-foot bar right there, but I have been using it for projects. Thank you, Cheryl. I will see all of you guys in the morning for Blacksmith's Church. And yeah, let's have some fun. And switch to Goodnight Fire. I got 1/2 inch if you need it. Yeah, if I'm going to be cranking on it, I'll probably get some from you there, Scott. And some more 3/8, of course. Right on. But if y'all know it, I guess sing along, talk along, whatever. I would like to split cross wrought one of these days. That would be fun. But yeah, I wouldn't mind split crossing titanium, but I'm afraid of cutting it. Get ready, guys. Good night, fire. Good night, coal. Good night, embers. Good night, glow. Good night, hammer. Good night, tongs in the rack. Good night, steel. From yellow to black. Anvil is quiet. Still is the tweer. Good night, blacksmiths. Everywhere. Yep, thank you all for making this an amazing stream, as usual. Buenos noches a fuego. You guys are all awesome. I will catch you guys all tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. And Roy, you are awesome. Shamrock, you're awesome. Metal Man, you're awesome. And Donut, you're awesome. Good night, everybody.